Do I really have to do the intro again,
I'm bunged up.
week
I'm
after
bunged
week?
up
You're always
again.
bunged up because you're addicted to the... And not that.
What I like about it is that when you go, you feel it behind your eyes. It's like someone's got like a little needle just like poking the back of your eye.
I'm not sure I like the sound
And it
of
helps
that.
you focus. Because you can breathe.
Well, good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex, joined by Jim.
Congested Jim.
CJB. CJ. Sup, CJ?
Hello, I'm kind of call me CJ now. I'm like when Bart goes cool.
I'm here with Bart Simpson, even cooler than Bart Simpson, CJ, for Broadcast Season 2, Episode 13.
Dun dun dun. It's a Treehouse of Horrors episode. Welcome to the Treehouse of CJ.
It's scary in June. Or a bit normal. Just a normal June.
I think like horror and gay, like LGBTQ, go together.
Yeah.
There's crossover.
Did you see I saw the TV glow? That was a good example of that.
What?
What?
TV glow? Huh?
Dunno.
Don't with me, I'm congested, man.
Sorry, I'm just feeling a certain way today.
Okay.
Yeah. And it might have something to do with promethazine. Oh. Sorry. Too many DRUGS's being talked about nowadays. And we're a puritanical podcast. We're the #1 puritanical podcast in the West.
What does DRUGS mean?
Huh? DRISEVS.
Huh?
What's wrong?
I'm just struggling to keep up. I feel like
Speed up. I'm on promethazine.
You've got that like Elon Musk, like you just can't stop like
ketamine.
Yeah. Take it ketamine.
Or ADHD meds.
Yeah. You got to sleep in the office, you know. Because that's where the ketamine is.
I kind of don't really sleep.
He's in a living nightmare. He's created for everyone.
Well, bloody, before we get too deep into the show, I need to shout out the patrons over the Jar Media Patreon. My God, they are bloody doing it each and every week. They are doing it.
They're never putting down that cup.
They never put down the patron cup. Do you know what they get? Do you know what they do, first and foremost? They make the show an audio version possible. Get the raw, unfiltered MP3 over on Patreon ad-free. And who likes those stinky, poopy, diaper ads?
So true.
As it's the new month of June, as this is going up, Patron Names. They get read out in the first or second week of each month. Should be attached to this episode. This very episode. There are hundreds of you Jarlings over there that basically humiliate us with the names you choose for us to say. That's not all. After Hours has been our weekly supplementary kind of show. The little sprinkles that for a lot of people are their favourite, you know. They go straight for the sprinkle and don't even have the rest.
Well,
I just want the sprinkles.
Some would argue the sprinkle's the best bit on the cupcake.
Well, exactly. And my God, there's a lot going on over there. What was the one we did last week? It was the Adventure Time one. Because you were like,
Yeah.
Adventure Time's for idiot babies and stupid cringy XD old people.
and I was like, maybe you're right, but you're wrong. And I showed you an episode, and then you literally shit your diaper and changed your mind and had to apologize.
I did have to make a statement.
Mm-hmm. A full-on apology. We need to do more YouTube apology
I'll be honest,
titles.
my lawyer wrote that.
Well, you're not supposed to admit that now. You've got to retract. But man, what else is over there? You got Jar Divers, Feet, Logan.
Let's go, Logan. I miss Logan every day of my waking life.
There's a few like Helldivers video over there. We got Argy Cuddle. We got a Billy eating some Geel. That was a new one.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, because I was looking after Argy, and Billy and Argy don't really get on, so I got to feed Billy in secret. So I took out a bowl of Bickies and her Geel. Kind of ASMR filmed her going. People seem to enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. You get the crunch, the harsh crunch, and the licky slop.
The subtle slop of the Geel meal. I guess Paisley's the only one who hasn't had any loving yet, but no one cares or even wants her. So
yeah, like whatever.
There's also the Mars Express, as good as they say. We reacted to the latest GTA trailer, the Snyder song, multiple Elon Musk videos, CinemaSins going too far, and that's just scratching the surface of how many episodes and stuff are over there. And last but not least, Jar Media group chat, where anyone can hop in, as long as you're on the Patreon, and have a convo about certain topics of things. Like this guy, Loy Boy Goyle, who said, "Have you seen the new Helldivers War Bond? What do you think? And what kind of emotes, stratagems, and general fun stuff do you want to see in the future?" So yeah, even though there was one that came out recently with the flag and stuff and was controversial, in quotes, we got another one on the way.
Yeah, I guess we needed something like post the Super Earth.
Yeah, like a bit of a celebration.
We did it. Like, we truly did it.
Do you know what I want to see, the man?
What?
Stilts.
Stilts?
Yeah.
Like, for what?
Like, you go like, like you get really high in the air and then do like really...
Like, you walk on them, like...
Yeah.
Like, for what?
Just like, cool. For roleplay.
Who's ever said stilts are cool?
In Helldivers, they'd be cool.
They were, yeah. Yeah,
I just want things for roleplay, because I'm in the roleplay Helldivers Discord.
Why is stilts roleplay?
Think about it for just 1 second.
I'm trying.
Should we do an episode on stilts?
That's a fire idea. Like the giant ones.
Oh, the extra scary. I don't know if I could do that. I've kind of got to think about heights nowadays.
Yeah, me too. But we could overcome our fears.
I'm kind of scared of heights.
As if it's like not a completely reasonable thing to be scared of.
Yeah, it's probably the most reasonable fear.
Yeah.
Because, like, sometimes my bed be feeling, like, too high off the ground. Like, I could twist my ankle getting off that.
Mm. Yeah, there was that time I was, I like, let's just say dancing with Paisley. Right? I start going, dun, 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 dun. And Paisley gets all hyped, and then I just start running around all excited. And there was one time I got too excited and just like ran down the stairs, and Paisley was like right there with me, and she's a golden retriever, so she's really fluffy, and she got in front of me, and then her tail went where my foot was, and I like slipped on her tail. She was fine, but like I fell down like 5 stairs and was like, no more playing on the stairs. This is
yeah, lesson learned.
Yeah.
And that's the day you became a man.
I remember like all the times where like the stairs was like the playpen for some reason. Like, yeah, what if we like slid down the stairs like
yeah,
like we're on a mountainside and it's covered in snow.
Yeah.
And it just like really hurts, and
getting
someone
like
gets
a sleeping bag and then like kind of launch down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so like dangerous.
Yeah, but kids are like invincible. When you're a kid, you feel like you can just do anything and rebound from it.
I hear that. I hear that.
But going back to Helldivers, I feel like I want to get like a tank.
A tank's a shout. A tank on stilts.
Yeah. Yeah, stilts then tank. You know, I can wait for the tank, but now that you've brought up this stilts thing.
Gundams.
We have Gundams. If everyone calls in a mech, then they can like combine to make one big Gundam.
Right, let's continue with it. I guess that kind of was it was such a naturalistic tilt.
What are you saying?
Into housekeeping. It was so like, wait, we're here now?
Yeah,
I guess we are, huh?
Do you mean the Segway? Do you know how to ruin a really good Segway?
Segway and Helldivers. I'll bring the Segway, you bring the tilts. I mean the stilts. Feeling tilted right now.
I'm so fucking confused.
But sorry, what ruins a Segway?
Do you know what ruins a Segway? A good Segway?
When you fly off a cliff on it.
Mean, to bring that up. Mean Segway, that one.
Sorry, I apologise.
That was a mean conversational Segway and a mean Segway that he was on.
Yeah, maybe that was the start of the AI rebellion.
Yeah, I think Mission Impossible Ethan sabotaged that.
Dun, dun.
Ethan, he's heading for the cliff. Dun, dun.
The one mission he failed.
Yeah.
He's never forgiven himself for it.
Man. But yeah, the best way to ruin a good Segway is to stop in your tracks to acknowledge the Segway.
Or you make stopping in the tracks such a full stop ruin moment.
Yeah, it's its own Segway.
Then it segues back into itself, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Some might say I'm a kind of professional. Let's continue on with the keeping of the house. The sweep, sweep, sweep. I have one coffee and I'm completely on it. Scrack Newman says, James and Ruben name drop got me feeling like when a famous glup shitto shows up in a Dave Filoni Star Wars series.
Yeah, like when Fisk calls out Spider-Man in the latest season of Daredevil. There should be no people in spider costumes.
Is that a reference?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Oh.
There should be no Jameses in laurels.
This Killer X7578 says, as a long-time Jarling that's been around since the beginning, I'm so glad that no matter what, I can pop into the Yogs podcast and feel right at home. I've fallen out of step in recent times, with life getting busy in uni, and I've realised that I've grown and changed alongside you guys. It's mental to me that the Yogs is still going, since it started when I was 11, and now I'm 20. I love the Yogs, and have a lot of love for you guys, and the smiles and laughs you always bring to me. Sorry for the pussy diarrhea. Wow, cringe comment. Game on.
Game on. You should grow up.
Yeah, grow up and go,
yeah.
XX_Sonic Swagmaster 69_XX says 2 out of 5 stars. That Jiminy Cricket swore like a sailor for the first half. Knock it off, guys. I'm guessing that means you?
I guess. Did I?
I don't really swear, I'm pure. Beep.
What? Did I? Was I?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll take that word for it, probably.
Jiminy Cricket.
I feel like 80% of the humans use swearing as punctuation.
Punctuation or a pause.
Or punctuation.
So you need a moment to think, so you go humana, humana, humana. Or instead of going humana, 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 you say beep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of because I say a lot.
Arama, arama.
Punch, punch, I'm Daredevil, I punch.
Hoodie says, another smashing episode of the I'm Alex podcast. Guys, I'm Alex, but not that one. Although, I'm pleased to announce that I'm Alex is going to be on next episode to give his side of the story.
Yeah, hell yeah. Snaky. I'll be wearing a turtleneck.
The one Be Real user wrote in, Harrison Day 3760. Hi Jar, only Be Real using Jarling here. Just wanted to give my perspective as one of the 5 people who use that app. I can definitely see why it may seem like a really vain app, especially in the context of when it's released in lockdown and everyone was trying to show off, but at least for me, I tried to treat the app as kind of a digital scrapbook. Most of the photos are obviously mundane, but I kind of like the time capsule element of it, especially in regard to haircuts, hobbies, and the TV shows I was watching at the time. This comment was definitely longer than I intended it to be, but just thought I'd give my thoughts on that app. Much love. And much like ruining a segue, acknowledging how long a comment is by making it a few sentences longer is a similar thing. And also, that's a terrible justification because, like, just take a picture. Like, just for yourself. You can still do that very thing. Like, I can look at my pictures on my phone that haven't been posted anywhere and be like, oh, that was the day where my willy had that weird lump on it.
Yeah. That was the day I smeared myself in butter icing.
Would you get banned if, like, that's how you use Be Real? Like, every time you just, like, take a picture of your junk.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know. I've never downloaded it.
Do you put it out, like
is it like a Snapchat story where it's like ephemera?
I don't know.
I don't know, and I frankly don't care. Cartoon Grump said, worst title for an episode ever?
Q.
No, he's kind of right. I like sandbagged the episode. That was bad. But I had to, though.
Why?
Like, as soon as I thought of it, I was like, I wrote it down on my phone so I wouldn't forget it. Because it's just the, what's it called when you like shorten loads of words into just the first
an abbreviate
acronym?
Yeah,
it's just the acronym for poo with a dash of wee with a hint of fart.
That sucks. That's so shit.
Mug Apwell said, I just watched the Did You Know Gaming episode on Oblivion and I nearly fell out of my chair when I heard Alex narrating it. Edit, and then Boogie2988 narrated the section immediately after.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know that channel, Did You Know Gaming?
Right.
I went on it once for an Oblivion video.
And you feature with Boogie?
I didn't know about the Boogie bit, but I guess he does a section.
Oh yeah.
I guess like people are tuning into that video again because of Oblivion.
Yeah.
Remaster or whatever it's called.
Well, make sure you get your royalties.
Well, I bloody will. Shout out to Visual something, who it might be like past the year point, maybe multiple years now, who like nearly every week just says, please change the intro. He's like one of the, there's a small group of people that when something changes, their brain breaks and they need the pattern's been broken, so they need the pattern to be restored because new intro is not good enough apparently. And it's not even new, it's like old intro now, you know. Bleh
I got a big ice in my mouth.
And Daboose 6353 can kind of wrap up this section, I believe, unless there's anything else of note. I don't know why, but despite watching Jar for over a decade and having the bell on your videos, don't appear when I search for them on my subfeed. YouTube is censoring Gooners. Hit that bell, subscribe, hit that bell, hit that BIL.
This is what happens when you call out the billionaires who control the society.
They come after you, they censorship you. Yes.
We've been blackballed by Elon.
And there was one I was going to do, but I don't know if I want to bring the mood down.
Is it about Elon?
No. It was about, because we were joking about John Hamm being a better name for John Pork.
Yes.
Last week. And then someone on the Jar Media group chat was like, after you guys mentioned John Hamm last episode, it reminded me of a really fucked up and frankly insane story about him. I think you guys and everyone here should know, because fuck me, this is nuts. Do you know what he's getting at already? Because I already knew this, actually.
Really?
Where John Hamm, when he was at university, he did like a hazing ritual on someone so bad that he like broke their kidney and like fractured their spine. It was like so psychologically torturous and brutal that the whole frat house or whatever was like disbanded and like the law got involved and all sorts.
This was John Hamm did it to someone.
John Hamm, like, yeah.
That checks out.
Yeah. So once I found that out about him, it did kind of ruin it a bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're supposed to really like Don Draper anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, annoyingly, he's a good actor, but he looks like that.
And because he looks like that, he can get away with that.
Yeah.
It's
But,
kind
like,
of the f***ed up thing about humans.
He is the, like, American jock.
Yeah. Like the complete archetype.
Yeah. Him and Armie Hammer, and then surprise, surprise, they're both crazy.
Yeah, Armie Hammer. From the Hammer family. The oil baron.
Yeah, the oil baron Hammer family. And the ham pork family. That is crazy, though. That whole culture is... Americans need to realise how their college culture is.
Yeah, it's not right.
Like, at uni here, people get drunk and shit.
And there's like minor hazing, and I think...
They party and stuff.
I'm sure there's like probably some hazing at like Eton and shit like that.
Yeah, but they're all rich, so they like deserve it. Like, whatever. But yeah, that culture is... It's really strange.
It's weirdly mean-spirited. Why can't you just give each other massages and lick?
Yeah, and kiss. Welcome to Omega Beta Sigma Alpha. Time to kiss.
I got a couple of things I need to bring up. So we both went to London on different days last weekend. That's why we had to record so early, I guess. And on the way to London, I experienced something so like surreal that I think some people won't believe me. I got on the train at Chippenham Station, right? And sat down on the train, and there were a group of what I assume they must have been anywhere between 12 and 14, like group of boys, and they all looked like copy and pasted. They had that weird like World War I haircut where it's like a really sharp line.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The Peaky Blinder, like.
Yeah, the Peaky Blinder haircut, and they're all like talking about memes and watching TikToks or whatever. And I swear to Christ, one of them kept going, "Sipping on promethazine." Like I'm not lying. I swear on Paisley's life. Actually, that doesn't really mean much. I swear on like our parents' life, you know.
Wow. Any reference to the cup?
That's the song. He just kept singing that bit though. That was his vocal stem.
Wow. That checks out, because the song is like designed to just to get one bit of it just lodged.
Yeah.
And when you're young and impressionable, of course, like the cup's gonna get you. And you're not gonna be able to put down the cup. That's so. A 12-year-old boy should know what promethazine is.
Yeah. I guess part of the argument of why he's like a bad influence.
Yeah,
because like sure. you want the meme that spreads to be something like innocent.
Yeah.
Like Skibbity's like innocent. Like Italian brain rot and stuff like that. It is brain rot.
Italian brain rot?
Oh, do you not even know this one?
Not off the dome.
I mean, I'm happy for you.
Okay.
But the point being, it's like innocent. Like it's not.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because that's very close to, you know, M word HH.
Oh right. Yeah, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was crazy, and I was making bets in my head of like the stop after Chippenham is Swindon before you get to Reading. And I was like, where are these boys getting off? Because they ain't going to London. They just had like shopping bags of like Louis Vuitton or whatever. No, it wasn't really. It was some brand. I don't know any brands. But we get Swindon Station, off they trot.
Okay. Yeah, it checks out.
Adds up.
Yeah, I guess you're way more likely to know what promethazine is if you're in Swindon.
And they were talking a concerning amount about drugs, how young they were, but I'm just puritanical, so whatever.
Man, the state of the world, you know, these days. I hate the term these days.
Nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. These days.
Those kids nowadays,
Yeah.
sipping on their promethazine.
Yeah.
With lean, they fell in love.
They can't put down the cup these days.
But like, if Dave Blunt's was performing in Chippenham, would you see him?
No. I don't give a... No, fuck no.
What if he was performing on... There's like an annual folk festival in Chippenham.
If I saw him by accident?
What if Dave Blunt's like was... He was just happened to be in town. and he performed at the folk festival.
Well, would I go out of my way to see him?
Do like a folk version of Cup.
I'm not engaging with this hypothetical.
Well, there is something I want you...
Would you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. If... No, not if. When? And how much hyped are you for the new Stranger Things? Oh, baby! I wasn't, right? But we have a new one. A new one has dropped.
I knew what?
I'm just going to show you, okay?
Is it Fortnite?
No, it's literally just a couple seconds from the trailer.
No.
We got a new one, folks. We got a new one.
Here we go.
We got a new one.
You need to patent that.
One more time. That's a really good one, dude.
That is a good one, to be fair. He's doing the quiet bit out loud.
Yeah. He's taking it to the max.
That's so hype. Is that the first Stranger Things run? Or is that like a thing they do?
I'd have to remember something about Stranger Things, which I can't do.
Yeah, no one can.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, everyone watches it, but no one remembers it.
Yeah, there's nothing of any... It's like...
It's an SCP.
Yeah, it's like trying to remember the last, like, cup of water you had. It's like
I remember those. I track every one internally. Like the way I track every surface I touch.
Not everyone's quite like you, though. I think. Bad. I hate Stranger Things.
You're such a hipster.
It's not hipster.
Ooh, I only like Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah, a Disney Plus fucking like homogenous fucking shat out show. You know?
I thought you liked Daredevil.
I love Daredevil. I love the Netflix Daredevil. I was thinking, like, as you've brought up Stranger Things, Netflix used to be fucking fire.
Yep.
Netflix had some awesome shows.
House of Cards.
Daredevil, Jessica Jones,
Nick Cage.
Luke Cage.
Who's Nick Cage? I keep saying like people's... Oh, Nicolas Cage, yeah. I keep saying people's names wrong. I've never been good with names. I'm extremely good with faces. I'll never forget a face, but I will forget your name.
You definitely have forgotten faces.
No, never.
Guarantee it.
No, not a single one. In fact, it's kind of a curse. When I close my eyes, it's like, you know,
you see everyone.
You know, like Game of
Everyone
Thrones, where there's like
looking at you.
all these faces to choose from. That's what I see when I close my eyes.
Is that why you're such a good actor as well? 'Cause
Yeah,
you can just become
I
any
can
of
just
them.
pluck Dave Blunt's. Become him.
Become Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, he's a serial killer in the new Dexter.
Is he?
Yeah, and you know you know one of the gay dads from what's it called? Family Time.
Oh,
Modern Family.
Which one?
The bigger dude.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty funny.
He's a serial killer.
Oh, let's go.
Uma Thurman, I think, is a serial killer.
Really?
It's got like this stacked cast.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It looks crazy. Peter Dinklage is in it.
Dude, I saw a clip from like an award show, and it was like the goats of TV of all time, and it was a Grammy or not a Grammy, an Emmy. I don't know.
Emmys, yeah,
what
it's
they do
TV.
for TV. and it was like Dexter was in the running. House, the guy from Lost that looks like Shepard.
Looks like Shepard, yeah.
And
Dax Shepard.
and Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad. And then I was like, what the fuck? Breaking Bad was on the same time as House. Like, how
I guess, yeah, there was a slight overlap there, huh?
Yeah, and I feel like Breaking Bad changed TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like the most serious it got was like Dexter and House. Like, the corniest fucking like.
There was Sopranos in The Wire, to be fair.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like Sopranos is the one. That
Yeah,
changed everything.
Sopranos actually. But I don't think it was as big as Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is probably more popular.
Yeah, it had that huge appeal.
But both are eternal in the like. It was Breaking Bad that really marked the point for me where memes changed. Meme culture changed completely. And it was like a positive, like for the love of it, that it was being memed as heavy as it was. I guess that always kind of existed with stuff like Lord of the Rings and whatnot.
True. Yeah, Netflix had some fire shit, man. Like, I do think season 1 of Stranger Things was good.
Yeah, I still maintain that they should have done a what's it called? Where each season's like a different set of characters, like that Fargo show.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot to do with
that. Would have been cooler because it just becomes a remake of the same thing each season, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
As they get older and older, and now they're like dads in their 30s. Like.
But like Netflix had the FBI show, Mindhunter.
Yeah.
I think it was at the point they cancelled Mindhunter was when it was like, oh, so they're
game over.
They're only doing trash now. Because then your big mouths were like that type of just shovel where fucking Red Notice popped out.
The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Yes.
Shit like that.
Oh, so it's like, it just common denominator, get it out there. Fatten us all up, pig us out.
True crime slop.
Yeah.
Maybe you should see Jeffrey Dahmer from the inside out.
Maybe you should relate to Jeffrey Dahmer. It's kind of
let's get a hot young actor to play him. Let's get Quicksilver to play him. And let's just make him as freaky as possible. Don't like it.
He's a gay icon.
Jesus. I'm pretty sure I've seen like memes of that where it's, it has like Pride Month, like, and then it chooses certain.
Dude.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Don't like that one bit. But what's something you is like one bit? I could talk about something, but I've been dominating the past few moments.
What?
Huh? Want me to say that again?
What's something I is like one bit?
Hold up. What is confusing about that? What are you confused about?
No, I get it's just like the choice of how did you etymologically
I need my etymology studied because it's pretty flabber.
You ever seen Flubber with Robin Williams?
I've never seen Flubber, but I've seen adverts for Flubber for maybe like 100 hours.
Yeah.
With the little butt goo dance, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Like a little green jelly guy. Flubber.
Out now, Flubber funny. Booty dance. Too much booty in the pants.
There's too much booty in the pants.
I want to see an edit of the Flubber goo dancing to...
Too much booty.
No, dun, dun, dun,
oh,
dun,
shit, yeah. Flubber originated it.
Yeah. Did we talk about Daredevil? Daredevil's been like ongoing for like weeks now.
Well, for, like,
you've actually finished season 3 though.
10 years.
And I don't think you gave your full thoughts. So do you want to conclude your thoughts nowadays or?
Nowadays? Well, these days, I'd be kind of liking Daredevil. I'd forgotten because it's been a strange order of experiences for me. Because I watched Daredevil season 1, I watched Daredevil season 2 10 years ago. Maybe 20 years ago. And We used to talk about it all the time. I loved it. And then I watched Jessica Jones, and it was like...
Did you watch Punisher? Is that where No comes from?
Yes. But I never saw the season that was from, because they did 2 seasons of Punisher.
Oh, I don't think I saw a second season.
I watched the first season, and I was like, okay, kind of cool.
I dig those memes there.
Yeah. Cracking meme. I like John Bernthal as well.
Yeah.
I think he puts his whole puss hole into everything he does.
Yeah.
So when he's the Punisher, I believe that he's a right-wing terrorist. Yeah.
He puts truck nuts on for sure.
Yeah. But I never watched season 2 of that. Of Thunder Fuck. What's he called?
Thunder Punch Pounder. Punch Pounder.
Fister. Thunder Fist. Whatever. I never watched that, and everyone was like, yeah, it's dog shit. And then the Defenders came out, and it was just like cringy.
Yeah.
And didn't watch that. So then I never watched Daredevil season 3.
Yeah.
And then years go by, and I'm watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I'm like, okay, this is like, whatever. This is a Marvel thing.
Yeah.
That ends, whatever.
I can't believe you watched that and Hawkeye, and I haven't seen it either.
That's where I'm getting. I watch Hawkeye next, because that comes out, and like I've been keeping up with all the Marvel stuff. Like I'm big into Marvel at this stage, you know. The Spider-Man's come out and stuff. The Avengers is over.
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Hawkeye comes out. Oh, and the TV show one, the like sitcom WandaVision.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was like cool for the first half of the season or whatever, and then it turned into fucking absolute trash. But we get to Hawkeye. Hawkeye's the latest thing that comes out, and I'm like, I like Jeremy Renner. I liked him in the Mission Impossible.
Oh yeah.
He's a fun guy, and so he's running around doing his thing, and Haley Steinfeld is in it.
Oh yeah.
And she's
a young Avenger, right?
She's like Hawk Girl. So they're running around shooting bows and arrows, and like the tone is extra like goofy.
Is she like his daughter or something?
No, she's just someone who's really good with a power. Like just like Hawkeye.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, plot wise, it's like she gets caught up in a goofy crime boss's thing. Said goofy crime boss turns out to be the like underboss of Wilson fucking Kingpin Fisk. Spoiler alert for Hawkeye, right?
You're ruining Hawkeye for me.
Big moment. But the way it's delivered in this goofy ass show, where the tone is like
Hawkeye.
Silly, very silly tone, and like it's getting towards the climax, and then suddenly Wilson Fisk, Kingpin from Daredevil, is like there, and he just turns up
in a Hawaiian shirt, it looks like.
Yeah, he looks just like a chill guy. He's just there chilling.
This looks bizarre.
He's like really non-threatening. And this changes my whole perspective on Daredevil. Right, because years have passed. I'm watching Hawkeye, goofy Hawkeye.
Right, yeah.
And I see Wilson Fisk in this, and I'm like, oh, maybe Daredevil was like goofy as fuck. Like, forgetting that there's like a whole scene in season 1 where he's like crushing a dude's head with a car door. Like he's brutal and like an evil monster, and he like orders assassinations on civilians because it suits his agenda. But then they put him in Hawkeye, so it irons in to my head that I shouldn't even be watching. Well, I was right to not watch Daredevil season 3, because it's like it's just goofy shit.
You're wrong.
I was wrong, because now I started watching it, and I can't even remember specifically why. So
I said it was fire
the past few weeks. Yeah, you said for a while that it's fire. And I'd heard like on the grapevine, but I just never gotten back into it. And yeah, it's like crazy good. It's like some of the best superhero shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Remember the last episode being particularly good.
Yeah, the last episode
The
is incredible.
confrontation.
Loads of episodes are really stand out good. The drama's great. I love all the side characters.
Yeah, it actually has good side characters.
I love the build up of Fisk. I love like he's probably, because he's in the MCU now. That season of Daredevil is probably the best villain I've seen in a Marvel thing.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, the way he's like physically scary, and meant like I believe that he's actually a genius.
He's actually good at what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, and it logically all makes sense. And I started, and this is going to affect my opinion of Daredevil season 3, because in typical like Disney fashion, they absorb something, and they're like, we can do it better, so they just change its DNA. So like the Star Wars is, or the Disney remakes, it's like, let's not be faithful to what the original thing was doing at all, and just do it like how we've been doing our Marvel shit, where there's like no, like you never have to think.
No.
Which is really disappointing.
I remember there even being an episode where doesn't the lawyer woman character get her own episode?
Yeah,
and it's like a really good ass episode. Because
Yeah,
like that, speaking of Stranger Things, they tried to do that with, what's her name, 11?
Right.
Where she has her like own episode, and it's like the worst episode of the show.
Yeah. When she goes off with like that gang.
Yeah,
that's the lamest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like not a bad episode of Daredevil season 3.
They make Bullseye like a really cool, compelling villain.
Yeah, I love that character, and the way it's able to keep to its comic book roots with like how goofy it can get while maintaining the stakes and having the balls to be as violent as it is.
Yeah.
I feel like
an actually good action choreography.
Ridiculously good.
Yeah.
That is like a core part of Daredevil working for me. The show
of course.
Daredevil is that action being good. And 3 episodes into Daredevil Born Again, I'm fucking not impressed.
On those lines.
On the action, on the handling of side characters, on Fisk, I think all the actors themselves are doing really good jobs. But they're like, I'm
they're restricted by the material, yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite Daredevil is just him like with the ropes around his hands with the black mask.
Yeah,
like,
very, very cool.
That's just cool as fuck. I dig it, dude. Yeah, well, I'm glad you finally saw all of it. But I'm not
me
sure.
too. But I'm gonna finish Born Again, and then I'll see where I stand. Because like maybe they're saving that budget for like an episode later down the line where they do some really impressive action. Maybe this setup stuff is like kind of awkward so that it can get to a position that's more interesting later on in the season. It's not like terrible, but it's just closer to the like Falcon Winter Soldier, Hawkeye type TV show than Daredevil season 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I still need more convincing to check out Born Again.
That's what I mean about like the homogenization, because although they've got like way higher budgets and stuff, Marvel seems to have this thing about like everything being coherent. Like the priority is everything fitting together. So then they're going to sacrifice.
Drains out its personality. Yeah.
I feel like you should just watch the intro to.
Does it still have the same
Born
wax
Again.
intro?
No.
They changed it.
No. But like watch up until the new intro. Because the like intro scenes are like kind of crazy. Like from my perspective as well, being someone who's just finished watching season 3 to go into Born Again, like you need to see that and then report back, because I don't really know how to feel about it right now.
Yeah, maybe I will. But I also feel like I'm in UCI danger.
Danger?
Yeah. Danger that we'll be back from after these messages.
Yeah.
Welcome to the second half of the broadcast. The scary number. If you got this far, comment, ling it, tring it, sting it, bring it.
That was a fresh one.
This is where we answer questions from the Jar Media subreddit. Head over to the suggestion thread over there. Not FNAF. You can ask us questions just like Kurt Co-Brains did. If you guys could go back and experience any historical event, what would you pick? I think it would be cool to see how people in the Allied countries reacted to hearing about the end of World War II. It would be like the...
Hell yeah.
The war is over. Now we can go back to Fortnite.
Do we have to go back in time?
You can go forwards in time to World War III if you want. I want to see the start of World War III.
Yeah, the inciting incident. Like, who's World War III's Franz Ferdinand?
The mosquito drone that kills Franz Ferdinand 2, the Disney
Franz
remake.
Ferdinand's great-great-great-granddaughter. Pretty fine. Gets fucking slaughtered.
By a mosquito drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, history's not even real. Have you been looking at TikTok Reel now out for you page? Shut up.
My choice would be to go back to see which aliens built the pyramids.
That's a good option. Maybe to see who assassinated JFK. Was it Magneto?
Yeah. I want to be a fly on the bullet that killed JFK.
I want a camera mounted on the bullet.
What if by going back in time, you're the one that gets him killed?
Like you go back in time and you're just immediately handed a gun from a stranger who then like goes into a crowd and disappears.
And yeah, you've already, like, you come to and you've already shot, and you're like, oh,
right,
fuck.
there's like smoke coming out of the barrel.
Yeah. And you look down and you're like a CIA agent. What the?
Uh-huh.
Like a CIA badge.
Yeah, I want to go back to like Marcus Aurelius. And be like, dude, where are you getting this information, dude? Where are you getting this information? What alien species are you talking to, dude?
His like notes to himself.
Yeah.
What if it turns out that it was actually like...
It was Paul from the movie Paul.
Yeah. It wasn't him. Like, what would be the most devastating thing to find out? I mean, I'd like to watch Jesus die.
Jesus. No! But then what if you go back and then
we'll see if he comes back.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good one.
Check he's dead when he's put away.
And then you have your phone out and you're like filming it.
Yeah. Any last words?
Have you seen, like, I've been fascinated with the way, because it's already game over with the AI shit, right?
Yeah.
Like the TikToks that are getting popular, the stuff that people are making and spreading with it already. Like TikTok is just full of it. Like, it's just completely swarmed with it. One that I've like turned my algorithm into is I keep liking these like really just straight up Black Mirror disturbing videos where it's like, look, I used this CapCut template to take this picture of my dead dad and bring him to life. And it's like a whole category. It's like creepy shit and they're like really popular.
Well, you showed me that article about the guy who like testified in court.
Yeah, we brought this up on the cast, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just stuff like that. Where it's like, yeah, we don't need you, Black Mirror. We don't need it.
Yeah, we also don't need to time travel because we can just AI recreate like anybody who's ever been. You know?
Yeah, there's a popular video going around of like I can't remember. if it's like Victorian era or something. It's like all AI generated it, and it's aping the style of those videos of people like in Trafalgar Square just going up to people and going like, "What do you think of Skibbity Riz?" But like in the Victorian times, and it's like they're answering as if they're in that time period.
Yeah.
It's really fucking weird. The comments are just like, "Chat, is this real?" Like, they'd rather believe that like we've invented time travel and sent back a zoomer with a fresh fade to interview starving Victorian orphans that have just come out of a chimney. Like, yeah, it's pretty wild. And people are just getting dumber. Ranrat includes Re. Any other historical events? What about like, I'm imagining like, you know, no, too edgy. I was going to be like going back to the historical moment that Jeffrey Epstein decided to start the island, kind of like forming the Avengers, you know? Like the music swells.
The sinister sex.
Like the music swells, the camera like moves up to a close up on his face. It's like, say that again.
Yeah. Predators.
Yeah. Dude. So yeah, let us know your historical picks.
I mean, him dying.
To be the mechanical drone fly on the wall that killed him.
That tied the noose.
Yeah. It flew in, it turned the camera off.
Yeah, tied a noose. And use this.
Yeah. I'm getting you out of here, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Terry Buchon says, so we got a 5-minute discussion about the Assumptions booty dancing, 30 minutes of the GIF on a loop, multiple references to it throughout the episode, and we didn't once get to see either of the brothers actually attempt the dance move. Get up out of your seats and shake them booties, boys.
No.
I might fart.
I need more training. I've tried to do it, and it's really fucking hard.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw some speculation that it's an AI video. And if it is, let me do a quick search because I forgot to do this.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm not seeing any immediate. Assumptions dance. It's a meme, isn't it? So there might be a Know Your Meme. Where is the video from? There's a clip going viral on TikTok with the Assumptions song. Does anyone know the original source? Perhaps you mean this blue shirt guy dancing viral video.
Yeah.
This is from the Tennessee versus Kentucky football game.
What?
Where Michael Galian, the blue shirt guy, went viral after joining a University of Tennessee dance skit. He's a former cheerleader and UT alum. You can find him online as Dancing Blue Shirt Guy.
It's real.
He's got an Instagram.
You can tell. AI can't move like that. AI doesn't have that rhythm.
Nah, they got nothing on this guy. Yes, I'm the blue shirt guy, blocking a dance team near you. Check out my link tree for events and to book a cameo.
Should we
get a cameo? Intro video.
Hey everyone, it's Michael Gallion, the Dancing Blue Shirt Guy, and I'm super excited to announce that I am a part of Cameo now. So reach out, let's have a giggle, let's have a dance-off. So, again, join me on Cameo, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
What? How do you use this fucking website? He does birthdays.
Is he always wearing a blue shirt?
It kind of is looking that way, yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
He's got moves.
It is Michael, the Dancing Blue Shirt Guy. I and Hannah both want to say happy birthday to you.
This is what real life superheroes look like, people.
Okay, so he's not AI, it looks like, thank Christ.
He's a human. He's made a career out of, like, that.
Just being a really good dancer, blue shirt guy. I mean, fair fucking play.
Thank fuck he was wearing that blue shirt.
Yeah. So trying to step into those shoes, it would be an insult to a blue shirt guy, you know? Unless you're what do you say he's called? The guy that looks like Andrew Tate, but he's not, and he's like the gayest
Bottom
dude
G.
ever. Bottom G. Yeah. r/jar media said, are you boys aware of the severe Redditor loser energy Miles Morales oozes in his interviews and social media? It's made me like those movies slightly less. So speaking of Haley Steinfeld, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's been super awkward with...
I think we're gonna get married. We're gonna kiss.
Because all the other Spider-Men have, like, dated their Mary Jane or whatever. Yeah. So even though Haley Steinfeld's, like, getting married, I think.
Yeah, that's what part of the drama was around.
Yeah, and not just that, but he does seem quite, like... I can't put it better than Yeah, I'm aware. And it does genuinely have an effect.
It doesn't for me.
Bad press, though. Like
I can separate it, because, like, the voice,
Yeah.
I feel like, fits that character in those movies really well.
And he kills it. He kills it as Miles.
Mm-hmm. But, like, yeah, those clips are tough to sit through.
In the bad way.
Yeah, not in the good way.
He ain't tough.
Well, speaking of people who are tough, Funky Boy Fresh says, hello, boys. Can I get a happy birthday wishes? My friend Jamie? I met him earlier this year, in my first year at university. When I met him, he told me he was from Capetown, and I told him I was from Swindon. Turns out he's a fan of Jar, and he was genuinely excited that he'd met a real-life Swindonian. We're planning on an early birthday gathering for him in the UK before he goes home for the summer, so I thought it'd be a fitting time to thank the cast for starting a friendship with one of the friendliest and kindest people I know. Bear, but who's bearing? Happy birthday, Jamie from Capetown.
Happy birthday to Jamie from not Swindon but Capetown. Do you wear a cape if you're from Capetown?
One of those Doom capes. Doom. Oh, Pacey didn't like that. You're a villain.
Bit frightening.
She's like Sue Storm. Aren't you, cowardly lion?
How's she like Sue Storm in any capacity, for fuck's sake?
Because she's a MCU enjoyer.
Oh, shit.
Uncle Donk says, if you were Time Lords, who would you choose to regenerate into? Would you choose famous people? Would you age yourself up or down? Or would you get real weird with it and both turn into Billy Piper? Have you seen
Billy Piper is now the Doctor?
Yeah.
Which is fucking weird.
Yeah, it screams like desperate to me.
Yeah. And like, why? Does that mean the Doctor can just copy someone else's?
But I thought he had like a kind of a love interest sort of.
Well, yeah, that's why I think it's really weird. She like died. The character.
She was put like in a different dimension on a
like,
beach,
the soul realm,
something like that. Yeah. Oh, you're hurting me. You scratched me.
Yeah, so it feels like kind of creepy for him to become her.
It would be like, yeah, Miles regenerating into Haley Steinfeld.
Yeah. Yeah, weird.
Who do you regenerate into?
I'm
just imagining the exact same shot. Instead of it regenerating into Billy Piper, it regenerates into Jeffrey Epstein. And he like looks into the camera and just like does an evil smile. I'm back.
Just hey. Yeah, I don't know if you can beat that.
Who could be lamer? Whoever could be lamer.
Yeah, once the in a question like this, once the Epstein pin is pulled, it's like finished. Like, it doesn't get.
It's the ultimate sandbag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's also the pinnacle of
Yeah.
of it.
Why the fuck did they go to that island? Well, in that case, let's do 2 more here before we wrap this one up. We've got a hard out today. We have a hard out indeed. The Gayest Jar fan says, howdy mingers. The upcoming episode will be released on my 31st birthday. Join the club. Do boys have any birthday traditions? Every year since 2013, I've played through Half-Life 2 and Portal 2 the week of my birthday. This year I think I'll change it up and play Black Mesa and finish Half-Life Alyx. Even I finished Half-Life Alyx. What are you doing? Do it.
Yeah, that implies you haven't finished it. What the fuck?
What are you waiting for?
Unless you don't have much space and can't have your VR,
True.
then I
It
understand.
is kind of a commitment.
What?
That's
Happy
crazy.
birthday to
the Gayest Jar fan.
Happy birthday to the
The
Gayest Jar fan.
Playing Half-Life, playing Portal.
Playing Black Mesa 2.
Finish Half-Life Alyx. Nice.
That's a good. I respect the hell out of that tradition. That's fucking sick.
Do you have any birthday traditions?
No.
Not really. I just look up to the sky and go, why?
Yeah.
Why?
More?
Yeah.
Please let me rest.
Right. Let's round down, wrap off, and start rapping. Let's
start
freestyle.
punching like Daredevil.
Punching like Daredevil. Not gonna swear devil, because I'm puritanical level.
Get on my level.
Coomstick Animation says, now that Alex has started Adventure Time, will he watch Gravity Falls, my beloved, or is it too normal? Much too normal. Way too normal.
Hey, I'm Cal Arts.
Did you know Gravity Falls exists in the same universe as Rick and Morty?
Oh, I was getting Gravity Falls. Actually, Gravity Falls always look a little bit interesting to me. I like their art. But I thought they were talking about Steven Universe. I could see myself maybe watching an episode of
What's
Gravity
the one
Falls.
with the bird and the little rat guy?
Oh, yep. Bad Rats.
Mickey and Rourke.
Mickey Rourke. Oh, what's it called? Idiots. Fuck. Cartoon with bug
It's not a bug.
and
It's a bird
weapon.
and a rodent. There it
Regular
is.
show.
Regular show.
Yeah, I've seen clips from that are funny as well, or Gumball as well looks kind of funny. But I would sooner watch Bird and Raccoon and Bug and Gumball than probably Gravity Falls or especially Stefan Universe. Yeah.
To me, you just can't beat Sponge.
You can beat Sponge.
You can't
I
beat
hate
Sponge.
SpongeBob.
What the fuck? Current SpongeBob, yeah.
They've Simpsonsed it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But classic Sponge? True Sponge?
Did that Patrick show ever come out? The Patrick Star Show.
I forgot.
4 seasons in to the Patrick Star Show. 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb. Isn't that sad?
What have they done?
Because, Patrick, awesome. Love Patrick. Love that voice. I don't want full episodes of Patrick. That's too much.
Yeah.
I don't want that. It's not right.
And the show looks too, clean.
Yeah, it looks... The show in general looks way too clean.
Yeah.
SpongeBob has the same problem.
Yeah.
It needs to look like it's been fished out of the ocean.
Yeah.
That was kind of how it used to look. It now all the movies are these like weird CG like superhero slops. It's weird. It's weird. I don't like it, and I'm going to complain.
It makes me really not happy.
They'll give you a Patrick spin-off show, but they won't give you a Dobby standalone animated spin-off. Boo!
At least Daredevil's back, though, with a new season, Daredevil Born Again on Disney+.
Daredevil working with Dobby. So you use magic in court, do you?
Give me your sock, Devil.
I guess bye. Hello, dog no one likes.
Why did you come to me?
Rel, rel, rel. Rise to Riru, rear.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh.
Tired, are we?
Always. It's just the way to be.
You're up too late gingangooliing.
Maybe.
What do you do? You silent screaming. I can't do that one. I can only go.
Hello and welcome to the part of the premium where we go over to the premium and say thank you to our love.
It is premium, isn't it? It's goddamn premium.
Yeah, head over to Jar Media Premium to access our Patreon lovelies. This is the section of the lovely where we say thank you to all the following lovelies.
To all the silent screamers out there.
Yeah, to all our silent screamers at Patreon over at patreon.patreon. Alright, shall I get us rolling?
Yeah.
Thank you ever dearly to Larry, Golden Fugly Fazbald, I'm the Woker baby, why so queerious? Hello. Was it you who found the 10 perks? I'm the primordial serpent, perk seeker frowned, close friend of Ian McKellen, Victor G. Soto, Kino Loy's Force Skin, Florida Man Jarling, Robert Foe, Loy Boy Goyle, Frey N98, Will Fingles, aka the Fingler, Feronimus Munch and Bald Billy, Wilson L, Buffalo Low Buffalo, Disgusting Horrible Fart, Exodus Lexicon, Donut. I said Auntie Zula to my wife. She was so shocked that her hair fell out. Cooch Man, Goblin Aura, Venomized KFC Dilf, Darth Jar 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 Jar, ha 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 ha. Ra ra ris ra re roo rule rough ris. Erin 117. Run! La Pickle, Mimi Yori, Heeb's Boy, James Caused the Third Impact, Jimmy Forsman, 37.5 perks to get high. Resigned Rith Ran Risland Ridden Rind, Void Walker, Rurry Re-Rarized Reezer, Loopy Wirt, Pust Boxer, Liam Bedford, Eating Dobby's Gina at Gobby's Diner, Lucky, would be splendid if I had some meatballs, Cool Man Chew, the gooeyest of all, Rind Rix Runt Rurk Ronry Ronly Scooby Snacks, Philip McGraw, Dayface, the Sonic Fan Jarling, Sonic is a thing, Abel Lennon, Rutro Ramey, Rick and Rocky, Hambrosky, Ali Matamed, Tom J, Phoenix Blackfeather, Minecraft. James Ivan. Rue Rommel. Poop Lover. The Mithering rap about minging Mars bars told by a Mardy man at Mackie D's. Hi, I'm Paul. Sebastian. Oscar the original Manx, mighty with important breaking news. It's the winter contingency the Covenant have found by his Gina. Bubbles Pony 1. Josh Tennant. Toby Reed. James, the second Singaporean Jarling. Scoop. Red bullions are built on hope. What's a bullion?
Rebellion. Red Bull.
Red bullion. Ringo Rango. Sipping on Cumbria methazine with Come I Fell in Love. Black man crying stock photo hurt bawling disturb. Innocent weirdo. Wow, that is one menacing penguin. I'd love to see him take on the penguins from Madagascar. The sea is all I know. Venomized Zack Snyder. SKJ Kara. Joe Jackson. Gurjoeth Basra. Yawn Mower. Zach Nordquist. Jeffrey Al-Saraf. Ooey Gooey Fridays. Motorcycle Jarling. The only Jarling from 308 Negra Arroyo Lane, Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87104. Louis Grail. Oh god, this is just the N-word. Backfire. Televised _ Riley Cosmere. Jessica McLean. Rollum Rumfooting Robbie Ruring Regnancy Rose Raleigh. It's only Moz. P. Dibby. Henrik Carlson. Joseph Anderson Video Game Analysis. Joseph L. Norden. The other Finnish Jarling. Algemeneween fan. Odious. A real codfish. Dead Goku Sonic Pool. Raru Ruza Rame Radies Ran. Rerun Revan. Raru Ruza Rame Radies Ran. Rerun Raven. Brodo Radins. Ing I Bobat I Ing I Ob. Woo. Nen Noodles. Something. Rocky on Ryricken Ril Rye. Ram Reeve. AJ Simeon. Smiling Shecky Rim Shot. Guns. All lights fucked on the hairy amp drooling. The hat and the rattle and the hairy guts shine. Hune Coolidge. Welcome to Mythbusters. Can you milk a marmot? Sloinky. Scooby-Doo taught us that you can shuffle cold cuts and sliced bread like a deck of cards to make a tasty sandwich. Roseph Randerson, Ridio Rame Arararis. Foov. Does this trolley take us to Charlie? Rever wrought it round and right Maria. Rom right. Die. Is that Dill or Die?
I want to say Dill.
Yeah. Dill. Name so sick. 6. You say it 6.
That's 5 of them.
Zodiac Ratman. Remonized Robbie's rhinocologist. The other Patreon so sub tour for Fanboy Pom. Woke Dead Rick. Kneebone is the name, Kneebone is the game. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Dobby's China Day.
Oh yeah.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Some funny ones in there. We got some comedians on the Patreon over there. So I guess it's my turn. Shout out to Big Bureb. Cleo loves big cock. Wow. Chimera. Yobby snobby corn on the cobby. In the dimension. Magic conch shell, you mean like this? Or lololo. Cyberwire sketch. Effie loves autumn. She's my fiancée now too. Lesbian alert. And it's Pride Month. Lowry Morton. James Rosell. Autumn loves Effie. I be smooching her hard. Rye. Ram Ro Ruffalo. Raw Rampsing. Weeklyvoyager.com. Rayleon Rusk, Riz a Ruck. Scapegoat C. Tyrese. Narborough the Human Cigarette. Kid Cannabis. Ret Rins Tie Pop. Frisco. Vin Diesel is the best Beetle, don't at me. Meow meow meow, I sure do love me some milk on a Monday afternoon. Bye boy boon bime besh baz buck. Bands by box bear. Bye love Bov Bem Bezos, Beth Bezos, Bor Bumbing. I worked out how to cancel my subscription. I am Chicken Jockey. Murdo Wallace. Rhea Rube. Who's on what or something? Something. Ha ha ha. Alex, get behind me. War begins. Pear Bomb Baby, Yoda Baby, Groot, Baby James's dad. Bottomless Pit Rising. Horse Meat and Paul Meat and John Meat and George Meat and Ringo Meat and Man Meat Sausage, Yummo. Quetzalcoatlus, Northropy. Pussy Grips is online. If you just get up and teach them instead of handing them a freaking packet, yo, there's kids in here who don't learn like that. My name's Jeff. I've never spoken to Gru, but I know he hates you. Kebab level clinker. It's 10H, okay? I'm bloody sorry. Stupid and angry. Silly Jessica C. PSP. Fuck off, Regis. Futuristic bagel is not funny. Apples are nice. Saishin. Finn Arthurs. The buffalo... the buffalo cock rammed into the helpless Patreon segments. I remember you was conflicted, misusing your fleshlight. Sometimes I did the same, abusing my sex toy, full of sperm that... Scribble, Splink, Barnyard Ben, Levy, Around the Slugs a Pearl Create, Dr. Deluxu Shubangu, Neo Tier, Resident Evangelion Scholar, Dobby the House Milf, Zell, Rilla Pino, Raling, Buzz, I'm a bee, Buzz, busy little bitch, Buzz. Pip Hop Poi, my bussy is sticky for boys. Venomized Rico Dave Bryan, Unwashed Reptile, Moonlight, Lagoon 22, Simsy, N3 Boolazar. I promised you 1,000-year goon sesh guided by compassion. Clapping, it's happening, lapping up sap that I've splat on the mat and the substance is masculine. Travis King, several gay rats in a trench coat. Emilio Borgiano. Jarling who pays 9,250 tuition for YouTube lectures. Lol, idiot, aka May. The Trail We Banana, Grant Connor, Slimy Bill. Rail these lines in flash, not going apeshit, I'm going grotty. Whipping round through the streets, roof down like I'm noddy. Venomized Mon Mothma. Sketch Screen, Avi Munt. Around the Dobby, a Gina Create. Callum J. Quick, Gebby of the Boreal Valley. Ganja Satellite's cooler older brother. Tonios Welt, Daniel Champion. Wow guys, made my poop my Master Shifu yoga shorts. Venomized Slurms Mackenzie, the original party worm, when we went wazzle. Salad 499, only shallow. Alex a doodle bob, Jim a freak bob. Deep substrate foliated calcite. Oh. Harriet Broadley. Only Jarling who lives at coordinates 33. Nabby's Preston got some fire scran on Skib. Tom Baranek. A second Singaporean Jarling has hit the Jar Tower. Use code InputBrick in the Fortnite item shop, please. I'm being serious about this bear. A special moment when Wankers descends from the shelf and enters your PS5, allowing you to immerse yourself in Der Plan game. Juicy delicious, around the Dobby, a Gina Create. Now that's good, babes. Cheers. Thomas Martin. Big jaundiced juices flowing out me mouth. Biscuit. Dream Awful 2142. Melvin, brother of the Joker. Misa, Wanna Wonga. Fate, Destiny, Fatestiny. People toss those words around like tennis balls. Well, I eat balls for breakfast. Acolyte, smoking that Paul McCart. Your cum tastes trite. Penn Island XDD. JD XO. Danny Gletz. Get bored. The rumours are not true. Got Tamar, no prob. Got the job, hot bod, heart throb. Scotchguard the bar with cotton swabs. Dart lob. Rexually Rylant Ribby. Burger. Adam Johnston. Tomboy. Charlie Milk is the best Charlie. All praise Charlie. Ting ting tingle wham tam. Super Crunchers. Joel Stewart. Big Whoops. Grembler. Kuta Panda. Lucy Ties and Asian Anal Queen. The Pooh Man. And last but not least, what was Stewie using the knee pads for? I don't get it. Woo! God, hot damn. There are a lot of you.
That's a long list of devoted, what do you call them? Zealots.
Well, now we call them...
No, we call them...